What's going on, Nerd Army? Today we are going to be reviewing Jessica Jones Season 1. Now guys, the reason I'm doing this now is because I never got around to doing it, and I didn't realize that until just the other day when I did the Daredevil Season 2 review. And I realized, holy crap, I never did a Jessica Jones. So I'm going to do Jessica Jones because this series right here is one of my favorites I've seen in a long time. Now, before we go any further, guys, there will be spoilers, so spoiler warning, you have been warned. Continue at your own risk. Here we go. So, Jessica Jones is played by Krysten Ritter. Amazing actress. I've always thought Krysten Ritter was an amazing actress, but getting to see her play this deep, dark, self-loathing woman is just so awesome. Now, before this show came out, I did a history of Jessica Jones and a history of Kilgrave, aka the Purple Man. Definitely go check those out. They will be linked down in the description below. The story they went with was amazing. The story they went with was just like the Alias comics. Yes, there was little tweaks here and there, but we got some great characters, some great supporting cast, and all around this show had some amazing acting in it. Okay. Now, Krysten Ritter was perfect as Jessica Jones, just like I would have loved to see her come to life as, because the Alias comic series was just such a good series, and you got to explore the deeper, darker side, and you really got to explore through the victim's eyes in this show, which was crazy. And not just Jessica Jones, a lot of different aspects, like a lot of different characters, you get to see it from their side. So, besides Krysten Ritter, my favorite character besides her, David Tennant, hands down, was my favorite character in this series. But he is also showing us and giving us the greatest MCU villain we have ever got so far. So this character was darker and more evil and more sinister than Loki and everyone else rolled up and thrown at a damn ass ball. Doesn't even matter. Like, he was so good. David Tennant destroyed it. He killed it so... Oh my God, he was so amazing as Kilgrave. He really pulled that intensity we needed, that real deep anger. Oh, I loved when after he got his powers pumped up and he's like, at the end, he's like, "Stop, Jessica!" And he's just veining out purple. I'm like, he's gonna go purple. He's gonna go purple. Luke Cage, played by Mike Colter. So this is one show I will be watching like a hawk because I'm a huge Heroes for Hire fan. I love Heroes for Hire. Luke Cage, Power Man, and then you got yourself some Danny Rand, Iron Fist. That is the team right there. Those are two of my favorite characters, and especially as a team, they always kill it. So, Mike Colter from Jessica Jones as Luke Cage. This guy is Luke Cage. He just pulled this character off so well. Just the personality, the almost like trying to hide everything back, hold his feelings back, everything like that, just like Power Man actually does in the comics. And Mike Colter just embodied Luke Cage, and it was so good. I was so excited once I got to see him in action. I was like, hell yes, oh my God, we're getting Luke Cage. And then we got into it, and I'm like, oh my God, he did so good. Fuck yeah. Mike Colter, hell yeah. I loved him as Luke Cage. I'm really, really excited that he is such a big part of the show. Being Jessica's almost like lover and a confidant. If you've read the Alias comics, you know where all this goes. Now, another character I did love in this was Trish Walker. That is Jessica's adopted sister. She's played by Rachel Taylor. She did such an amazing job. So many different ranges of acting level came from this woman because she had her crazy terrified moment. She had her empowered, and I loved when she took Nuke's pills. So if you guys don't know Nuke, okay, Will, the cop that ended up tapping Trish's ass, in the comics, his name is actually Frank. I think Marvel changed his name from Frank to Will because we have the Punisher, and they knew the Punisher was coming up, and they didn't want two crazy maniacs named Frank running around killing people. So, Will. But in the comics, his name is Nuke, is the name he goes by, and he actually has an American flag symbol tattooed across his face. I don't think they're going to get that deep into it, not going to get the tattoo going, but you never know. Now, Malcolm was another cool character. I love the side characters in the show because they built them up so well. The character development in this series was so freaking phenomenal. It was done so well. Good guy that becomes a junkie under Kilgrave's influence. So this character was just so well done. I loved the highs, the lows, or everything in between. This guy did an amazing job. Eckra Darville was the actor that did play Malcolm, and he just on the head. This was one of my favorite characters just because how much development we got and got to see where his psyche was at. I mean, you really got to know Malcolm like nobody's business. So I loved him as Malcolm, and I'm excited to see Malcolm in the future. Now, before we end this, guys, I want to talk about something. If I had Kilgrave's power, man, I don't know what I would do. What would you guys do if you had Kilgrave's power? Let me know down in the comments below. But guys, this is going to be it for my review of Jessica Jones. I'm going to have to give the series an easy 10 out of 10. Jessica Jones was so laid out, so well done, character development. This is a superhero show without really being a superhero show, which was so cool. More of a murder mystery kind of shit on the side of a superhero wrapped up universe. It was really, really well done. I enjoyed it a lot. I really can't wait till season 2. So guys, let me know what you guys thought about Jessica Jones. And like I said, if you had Kilgrave's powers, what's the first thing you would do? Let me know down in the comments down below, guys. Make sure you hit that like, thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself, and I can't wait to see you next time right here on Nerdsmerized for another review. Alright, peace out. If you liked the video you just saw, make sure you rate it with that big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe so you can check out all the other nerdy videos we have just like this one. Also, check out my Patreon account and become a patron if you'd like for access to exclusive content.